Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, beautiful souls? How are you doing? Hope you guys are well. Just sorting my hair out. I hope you guys are doing really well. So I want to talk to you today about Abundance Code. Good morning, Helen. How are you? Lovely to see you. I want to talk to you about abundance codes. Now, you might have seen recently I've been talking about abundance codes, and this is something that came to me about 10 days ago. So I was sat in meditation. I'm a channeler, so I sit and I close my eyes and I ask for guidance. And good morning, Josh. And one of the things that came to me during this meditation was abundance codes. And in the last week, I've got so much guidance around what this actually is. I was shown a picture of a horizon, and it's all just finally coming together. So I don't know about you guys, but in the last week, I've just received so much insight, so much wisdom, so much guidance, so many new ideas. I don't know what to do with it all. So I've just been frantically writing. And this is because we are entering into a really powerful portal today, all the way through until the 11th of November. So our intuition and our ideas are just going to be flowing right now. We're going to be feeling so creative. And sometimes that's quite hard to channel. We also could be feeling on the flip side like at a crossroads, and we don't quite know where we're meant to be going. So I don't know about you, I've been working with clients where we've been going back over the basics in their business. So we've been going over like their product suite. What is it? Why are they doing what they do? Who are they helping? So I want to talk to you about abundance codes and why you might be interested in finding out more about this and why this is happening right now. Because if you've answered yes to any of those things above, it's because we're going through this 6-month cycle of change right now. We've got another powerful portal coming up next weekend. We've got the solar eclipse. And so this brings up a lot of change, and it brings up a lot of questioning. And, one of the things that Spirit have given me, this abundance code, is that what we try and do sometimes as humans is we try and create from logic. So I don't know about you, but I know a lot of clients and myself where we tend to get in our heads. So we tend to overthink, and we tend to try and control things, okay? Now, we're entering in this new paradigm right now where this old way of constantly being in our heads and being logical is actually being melted away, and we're moving into a different frequency on Earth. So you may have been somebody that's always operated from logic and it's always worked for you, but you might find now that that logic isn't really working, and in fact what it's doing is it's blocking you. It's blocking your abundance codes. So we all have our own unique intuition. We all have our own unique soul's blueprint. And what this means is our own unique destiny, our own unique path of what we're here on Earth to be, to do, to create. All of us have that. And sometimes we can block our own intuition, or we can block our own path because we're stuck in our logic. So what we need to do is we need to flip the switch, okay? We need to move out of our logic, and we need to get used to daily practicing of operating from how it feels. So how does it feel in our heart? And this is what we call a soul-led life, because we're operating by how it makes us feel, not the shoulds or the woulds or the coulds or the projections. It's about what feels good to me in this moment. And logically, it might not make sense. Logically, you might be thinking, well, I don't know how I'm going to make that happen. So we need to get from our head to our heart in order to activate our abundance codes. Okay, let me know if you're following this. Hey, Josh, interesting stuff. Thank you. And so when we move from our head to our heart and we start to recognize our own feelings and we start to feel things, Then we have to start looking at our beliefs. So when we start moving from our head to our heart, it can also bring up a bit of an ego. I almost want to say it's almost like a conflict, right? So it can bring up a lot of BS stories. So your head can start to fight with your heart. It can start to bring up stories like, who are you to do this? You could get this crazy idea from your heart, but your ego logic tries to keep you safe. So it can be giving you this, you're not worthy of doing this. I don't believe that you can do this. And it brings up all these false stories and BS stories in our heads. And those beliefs can be cleared, all right? And you can't create from logic and you can't create from BS stories. So this is the difference of when you see people really going for their future purpose and passion, or people that really step back, because it's dependent on whether you're in your logic or your heart, and it's dependent on your stories and your patterns and your belief, because they're the things that run in the background. Okay, we have a subconscious mind, and those beliefs and those patterns run in the background. So if you have a belief of, I'm not worthy of dreaming big, I'm not worthy of going out there and running my business, I'm not worthy of standing on stage, I'm not worthy of setting up my charity, but you know that's what you want to do, you can feel it in your heart, but your mind and your belief is not aligning to that, you're going to have this inner conflict. Okay, so what we need to do is, once we get you from head to heart, we then need to start looking at these BS stories and we need to start mopping them up. Okay, so this is where you become the observer. You start observing yourself, so you're not attached to the feeling, but you start observing it. And then you start asking for guidance and you start calling in higher assistance to clear that from your field. Okay. And then once you've cleared it, you then start creating new beliefs. So what you do is you end up creating a new belief, which is the opposite from your BS story. So you start affirming, I am worthy. It's already done. It's already coming. I am worthy of creating this. I believe in myself. And you start creating these new affirmations that do serve your aligned vision. Okay, they do serve your future. And that feels really, really juicy and incredibly powerful. When you've mopped up your BS stories, when you start feeling in your heart, and then you start creating these affirmations and mantras that just feel super aligned and juicy with where you're going. And then what we do is we expand your vision. So when you've started to feel in a higher vibration and everything feels really yummy and really, really powerful, then we start playing with your energy. Then we start asking, well, what does it feel like to be the most highest version of you? What does it feel like to be the most expansive version of you? And that's when we do a really, really powerful activation. And we start looking at, if you was to really go all in with no limitations, who would you be? Who would you be? And this is where we can start to calibrate to a really, really powerful version of you. And that feels super, super exciting, really exciting. And this is something that is really, really powerful to do right now, because we're in the middle of 2 eclipses. And we're going into an energy of a 6-month cycle. So it's really important that we actually start to do this work now, so that we can go into this 6-month cycle. Our energy is clear. We're operating from our heart. We have really empowered beliefs. And we know where we're heading. We've got this really powerful vision. Okay. And then the last thing we do is we start to embody it every day. So we hold on to that vision with our empowered beliefs and our empowered actions, and we create a practice where we literally feel into this every day. And this is when we start to co-create. We start to co-create because our energy and our mindset and everything is aligned with where we're going. And that's a very, very high vibrational place to be. Okay, so let me know if you guys are following this or if you've got any questions. And that is what we do to prepare us for new beginnings. That's what we do in order to step into a brand new cycle. We do this because if we just stay where we are at and we stay in our mind and we don't operate from heart and we don't change our stories, we're just going to slow down our growth. Okay, and this is what we call energy mastery. Okay, now all of this is exactly what I'm going to be teaching you on our brand new program that starts tomorrow. It is a 6-week activation, and I'm going to be leading you through each of these steps. Every single week we're going to do a live practice on Zoom together, and it's going to be recorded so you can watch the replay. Okay, so you can be anywhere in the world and you can do this as often as you wish. So we're going to be moving through this journey together, just in line for the next eclipse, which is next weekend, and just in line for the 11/11 portal on the 11th of November, and then we close the first week of December. So we've got a really powerful 6 weeks journey together. Okay, you're also going to receive 2 unique one-to-one sessions with me, so I can really tune into your energy and look at your own unique patterns and what it is that's holding you back. You'll get one before we start, so you can actually know what it is that you want to work on over the 6 weeks, and then you get one at the end of the 6 weeks, so you know how to complete and how you can move forward after the 6 weeks. Okay, so it's a really, really juicy, powerful 6 weeks together. Okay, so this is our brand new program, Horizon, and it's really for anybody. It's for men and women that know that they're ready for the next level version of themselves. Okay, they're ready for new horizons, they're ready for a new cycle, new beginnings, and they're really excited to be working on their mindset, their energy, and have these empowered thoughts to wake up every day and feel really excited about what they're creating. Okay, so if that sounds really, really exciting for you, we have a link in the bio, or if you just pop me a private message, I will send you the link to our landing page. We start tomorrow and we finish the first week of December. Every single session will be recorded and uploaded to a platform so you can watch it in your own time. And we also get a group, so we will be doing group chat and holding each other accountable as well. All right, so this is a very, very, very powerful time, and we've divinely orchestrated this program to align with the cosmic energy, because every single one of you is going to be feeling this energy right now. So this program is what you need to support you through this change and to help you elevate into a higher expansive version of you. All right, so you can just pop below Horizon, or you can just pop me a private message and I can send you some more information. And we close the doors on this at the beta price. There's a beta price on this at the moment, and that price ends at the end of today at midnight. All right, so if you want any more information, let me know. Okay, and have a great day. Let me know if you've got any questions, guys, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Sending you lots and lots of love.